Says we're live.
This hangout is live, huh?
It is saying that we are live.
Is it really? Mine says it's off air.
Oh, mine says live.
Oh, now it says live.
Wow.
You probably just got that delay because you're so far away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
This is going to be fun. I've got computers coming out my ass. All right, let's do our Memorial Day grand opening.
Mom and Dad dressed in black. They up in flat. And that starting praying. Yeah,
This is all backwards. It's all backwards. Huh? That's one hell of an opening, man.
There you go.
It's backwards.
Let me see here.
All right.
Share the link that we're live
right.
on my Facebook page too.
You shared it live.
Awesome.
So
I'm
that.
going to share it too.
Thanks for coming.
That's all we have for you tonight.
Yeah. I'm turning that off. We are not going to do video tonight. We are not going to do anything. We're just going to be here. We're just going to talk.
Okay.
Talk.
I'm going to talk.
Going to talk.
Sounds good.
Let's get that off me. And let's get this off me. And I honestly don't even know which direction to face the camera. Yeah. Like this, literally the second. Okay. So when I started the show, before you guys both got on, I'm like going, I sent them, well, you guys saw the message. I'm like, hey, I effed up something and she's not working. And then I got it fixed. And then literally the second we go live, my computer's flipped again backwards. So I got coming out my ass.
Oh.
And I have Raquel with me. So today is JK and Raquel doing dog and kind of sleeping. Yeah, she's sleeping. Lisa went shopping. I got home about 4 o'clock today and she went out shopping and left me with Raquel. So we're going to hold down the fort for a minute. You got a Mexican Coke there?
No, I got grape juice.
She's got whiskey.
AKA
whiskey
sangria.
and Coke.
Oh, wait. Sangria.
Oh, sangria. She's got the Jesus going on.
Yes.
Bill, how you doing, buddy?
Doing it to it, man. Enjoying my Memorial Day weekend and getting some much needed rest. And
would it be a stupid question to ask if you barbecued since you're in St. Louis? Or no, you're not in St. Louis. Where the heck you are? Missouri?
I'm in as much of St. Louis as you are in Seattle, brother. There you go.
Okay.
I'm in the barbecue capital of the world, brother. I'm in Kansas City.
You're not
technically just outside, but here's the deal. I read something the other day that made a lot of sense. You know, when you tell folks where you're from, I could be like, I'm in Blue Springs, Missouri, and they'll be like, where's that? It's a whole lot easier for us to just say, you know, I'm in Kansas City. And everybody be like, oh, okay. So, but when folks are from Kansas City, you can tell them what town you're from, and they'll know.
Bugs the crap out of me that people can't just like all get their own name. Like you guys went and took the name Kansas City from Kansas, like the state of Kansas.
You realize Missouri was a state before Kansas was, right?
Just stupid.
Who's to say they didn't steal the name of our city to make their state? They ain't nothing but a bunch of gay hawks out there, brother.
Jess, next.
What?
I'm just kidding, Bill. I'm like, you better come in and rescue because I'm starting to show just how much geography I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. See, Bill, we're on the West Coast. All we care about's California and part of Oregon that gets us to California. That's all we care about. Get me on the I-5, head me south until until I get real south. Yeah. Bill's still trying to figure out how to get his damn name on the bottom. He's bothered by it. I can tell.
Dude, it was working last week. It's just bugging the crap out of me.
Yeah, I know. We can tell. So tonight's Memorial Day show. We because it's Memorial Day, I personally had to work most of the day and got home late and then started babysitting. So I didn't really plan properly. But I know you guys did. Okay, then. Thanks for coming, everyone.
What do you mean we planned?
Yeah.
We were going to talk about a couple of different Memorial Day things, like veteran. Like I found a really cool story, and it was on Fox News channel on the internet, where a guy who, I don't know, he's like an independent filmmaker. He's a former vet. They went out to, I think it was New Mexico, and they were scouting out an area to do some filming. And out of the brush and everything that they were, all of a sudden he goes, "Oh my God, we are in a cemetery." And he started cleaning it off and he goes, "Are you freaking kidding me? There's World War II veterans here. It's a veterans cemetery, not just a cemetery, veterans cemetery." And he's like, "We've got to do something about this." So they grabbed a bunch of vets and they came back and they made a plan. They were going to revitalize that cemetery and pay honor to them. And I think the government, shame on the government. The government's us, but I mean, shame on the government itself. Whoever's the senators of any state, they should all know exactly where every military cemetery is and make damn sure that they go in and spruce those things up and clean them up the way that they should be.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Our show
Shut up.
show is not recording either. People are
Is
watching.
it not?
No, it's not recording. It's not showing on YouTube. But that's okay.
Yeah, it is. I'm watching it on YouTube right now, brother.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching
Your computer is totally screwing with you right now. It's pretty good stuff.
I wish I was on something like that right now. Oh my gosh.
Restart your other computer while you were sitting here.
Oh,
We can keep talking.
there I am. I just
Me and Jess got this locked down. We're good.
go. So who wants to talk about some of their military story that they brought to the table tonight?
Okay, I guess I'll start. It's just pretty short, sweet, and pretty quick, just to start one out. Here in Kansas City, and I'm not sure. I think they may do it nationwide. A bunch of veterans got together and are sick and tired of seeing their brothers and sisters who are also veterans being homeless. So what they've done is they've started I don't know if it's a GoFundMe or whatever it is. You know, it's actual charity thing. They go out and they build tiny houses, and they're taking back, you know, rundown parts of the city where there's nobody living in, all the houses are abandoned and whatnot, tearing all that crap down, flattening it out, and they're building a bunch of tiny home communities for the homeless veterans. You know, which I think is freaking awesome, because we definitely got to take care of these people. I mean, you know what? How many people do you know would actually stand in front of you and take a bullet for you? A total stranger. You know, that's what these people do day in and day out. And when they come back home to be homeless, I mean, that's terrible. Yeah. You know, it's unexcusable. Totally unexcusable. But, you know, people are stepping up, and I know it was started by vets. You know, I'd have to actually look up the name. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. As soon as we get off the air, people, Jim will totally ream mine and Jessica's butt for being unprepared. So that's what really happened behind the scene. They'll start yelling at us until we both break down into tears and apologize and beg to keep us on the show.
You got do not share what goes on behind the scenes. That's embarrassing. I don't
No, but that's awesome.
There's a lot of crying, a lot of apologizing. We're so sorry.
I mean,
We're not worthy.
last time I had to threaten. I didn't actually do it. I had to threaten to dock her pay. It just gets embarrassing with you too.
Hey, you know what? I bring all your viewers, okay? Just kidding.
I know. She brought us tens and tens of fans. This is awesome. It's better than the 2s and 2s that we
I was
had.
going to say it's better than the 2 or 3 that we had.
Right?
Hey, just so everybody knows, first of all, we're just playing. We don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're kidding. Yes, absolutely.
Right. But second of all, we are in. Okay. Oh, why don't I have this prepared? Practice. I was going to use my little practice, and then have Alan Iverson come on. Practice. We practice. Practice. So that everybody knows, we are just about past our practice phase. We've been doing this for what, about 2 months now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just about
2 months. And so in my mind, we were kind of gauging through, like I'm thinking in the back of my head about, okay, this is kind of our phase for practice. Then we just talked yesterday about moving into another phase and setting some goals. Okay, we're going to get 10,000 survivors, 10,000 subscribers by a certain date. We're going to do this, blah, 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 and set stuff up.
We can do it.
That's coming. That's happening. But first of all, Mr. Producer Man needs to get his act together.
Right.
And he'll do that.
Yeah, Jim.
So, Jess, what do you have today in the way of Memorial Day thoughts?
So, my thoughts on Memorial Day are actually with my grandfather, who served in the World War II. He has actually passed away already. So he didn't die in World War II or nothing, but, he still served. And, I'm very proud about that. But also this Saturday, I am actually going to be attending a rally here in my home city that I live in, Fountain Valley, California. We're actually going to be collecting any donations as far as like blankets or clothes, food, pretty much you name it. If a veteran can use it, we're collecting it. And so that's what we're going to be doing this Saturday to help all of our vets, and it'll be in honor of Memorial Day in a sense, I guess you can say. So yeah, that's what I brought to the table today, Jim.
Awesome. All right, thanks for coming. I want to get off air so bad I can't even tell you. Look, even Raquel is smiling. Raquel.
Hi, Raquel.
Raquel, don't be rude. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, say hi, say hi. So Raquel is 10 years old. So if people don't know why she's sticking her tongue out at them, because 10-year-olds stick their tongues out. When she was 6 weeks old and she was, crying like babies do, her dad, who was a druggie, shook her to stop her from crying, and she got a severe brain injury. She lost her right eye, which, if you can see that, which one's her right eye? This one's her right eye. She lost her right eye, and it's actually a hand painted thing. So this guy, there's only like 2 or 3 people in the country that do it, and they take a piece of plastic, and it's kind of half moon shaped, and they'll pop it on there. So first of all, he takes it and he hand paints it, and he puts a glaze over it, and it looks perfect. And he pops it on there, and that's what she's got. But she lost about 90% of her brain. So she lives with us. Our mom lives across the street, but she's got custody, and we've got, we do everything. Don't we, Raquel?
Okay.
So anyways, if anybody's wondering who the heck, who's sitting on JK's lap?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So we just wanted to come on and do a short show tonight. We also did Judas Priest is on. Oh no, Judas 99. Howdy, folks. Steve Lacey, Santa Ana's
Oh
here.
yeah. Nice.
I'm in the hat.
Yeah, Steve Lacy. I know him. He's a Patriot brother.
Right on. We like Patriot.
Yes.
So speaking of Patriot brothers and the Republicans and the conservatives and Donald Trump, these wackos on the left are doing everything in their power to try and stitch together white supremacy and patriots. And I posted, I posted something the other day that as soon as there was a couple of days ago on the train in Portland, downtown Portland, we call it the Max Light Rail, there was a big dude, and he was a tried to be known white supremacist. He went out to march in a rally about a month ago, and he's screaming nigger this and nigger that. And I mean, if he said nigga, it'd have been okay, right? No, I'm just kidding. So nigger this, nigger that, and at these Muslim girls and everything. So anyways, 3 white guys tried to stop him from yelling at these Muslim girls, and he slit their throat. So the story is white supremacist tries to hurt these Muslim girls. Well, they forget that there was 3 white guys that tried to stop him. They forget to mention that the guy was mentally ill, but they tried to stitch together that he's conservative or he's a patriot or whatever. And so I responded back with, I said, hey, white supremacy has nothing to do with conservatives, patriots, or anything. Just ask Robert Byrd. And they're like, question mark, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, fuck, if I got to tell you who your own party leader was, Robert Byrd, I'm not even going to comment. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, you did some pretty good research on this today, and the story was, what was it? Immigrants or refugees? Refugees. White people have killed more refugees this week than refugees have killed people in the last 40 years.
Yeah.
Tell us about that story, Jess.
Well, it's bullshit. No, but they're hiding the fact that they're not even including the fact that there's, immigrants that immigrate here that are not under refugee status that do commit terrible crimes here. And they're using the term refugee to kind of, to just basically have a smaller percentage of how many crimes have been committed by immigrants from the Middle East or from Islam, Islam countries. So that's where I get that it's bullshit.
So they're saying that refugees have not killed anybody in America in 40 years. Was that the story?
Yeah.
But illegal aliens are slaughtering people and raping them and everything like that, but they don't want to even count those.
Nope, they don't want to count them because they know that it's true.
Aren't they technically refugees if they're allowed safe passage and safe harbor in a sanctuary city?
Sanctuary, yep.
I would say so.
What the hell is a sanctuary city if not those people being a refugee?
Yep.
Right.
Ding,
That's
ding,
the whole definition of the word sanctuary.
Right. Which maybe they're looking at the word refugee and thinking, that it only applies to war-stricken countries, maybe. But it still doesn't matter because the fact is that all these people are running from their countries because their countries suck and they're seeking refuge. That's what they're seeking. So, yeah, I mean, they should be counting all the illegal immigrants and all the, people who come here to escape their country,
Yeah.
But they're not.
So I want to respond back to that on my Facebook page, but I did not want to do it on Memorial Day. I've only posted maybe 2 things on my Facebook page today, and I'm trying to keep everything non-political, away from all the bullshit, away from all the trash.
Right.
I'm just trying to be respectful today for Memorial Day. Which, Bill, some people Is it proper to say Happy Memorial Day?
It's kind of a contradiction in itself. You know, it's good. I think it's good, you know, as long as you're giving recognition where recognition's due.
Mm.
You know, Memorial Day, I think a lot of people get confused. It's not just about barbecues and God bless America. You know, heck
Right.
yeah, everybody's 100% for that. You know, but it's all about the reasoning behind all that. What gives us the right to do all that, and that is all of our American brothers and sisters who have died. You know, fighting for that cause, fighting for us to be able to. I'm tongue twisted. Be able to throw a steak and some burgers on the grill and crack a beer and, you know, enjoying whoop whoop and wear our America, you know, Speedos around the backyard, pissing off our neighbors. But
Yep.
you know, that's what it's all about, you know. And I shared a little story there on the dawg2daw page earlier about the kid, the 11-year-old boy that was standing there on Omaha Beach, I think it was, you know, and he stood there for like an hour and a half saluting, at attention, saluting, you know, in full gear,
Yeah.
you know, and hummed songs by the Glenn Miller Orchestra. And for those that don't know, Glenn Miller Orchestra was real big back in World War II time, you know, the big band era and whatnot, and was humming tunes that they would have had in their head humming, you know, as they went into battle. And, you know, how many of them didn't even make it off the beach? You know, I've seen pictures of it, just, you see no sand because it's all bodies. You see no blue water because it's all blood. You know, that's what Memorial Day is about, and not just World War II. You know, it's about all the wars from all the way back then. It's for recognition of the people who have fallen fighting for our freedom.
Absolutely.
Judas, he is not joking about the Speedos in the backyard, by the way. Well, I mean, wait a minute.
Have you guys seen my grandfather's picture in his Speedo?
No.
I should send it.
Yeah.
Send it to you, Jim.
All right, send it to me. Wait, why did I say, yeah, send it to me? I meant like, yeah, it'd be funny to, never mind.
Yeah, go ahead, post it.
Just so that everybody knows, I don't wear Speedos in the backyard. Bill does.
They're red, white, and blue. It's full of America. So
Right?
I'm comfortable with my big sexy self, you know, walking around with my redneck and my Speedos.
And you probably strap all those bottle rockets and crap to your arms and stuff. And
Dude, that video was awesome. You know, my wife looked right at me and she's like, don't even freaking think about it. I'm like, a couple of those probably hurt, especially since that little boy didn't have no pants on. And, you know, that backfire shooting all down his bare legs and hitting him in the rear and everything else. And I was like, good night. You don't have to worry about that. I ain't that dumb, but it did look it did look fun. I'll be honest with you. If I could figure out a way not to burn my rear off, then yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Bet you would.
In a heartbeat. I got no problem walking around in red, white, and blue Speedos, you know, in my backyard, just because I know it would piss my neighbor off.
I'm just glad that my father doesn't wear any Speedos. That would be really embarrassing. His father used to wear them all the time.
Yeah. We're let me see. Yeah, remember I do a show Monday night. I do a show. You don't have to come and take her. Unless you want to be on live.
You can't
That's
pause.
my grandfather.
Hold on. This is the spouse.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
There she is.
Hi.
Howdy.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
You're on live. You are now famous worldwide.
Nice.
So much fun. Oh, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. Oh.
Yeah, you got my arm too. Thank you. You got my arm too. Oh gosh. I love that. Oh, I love my wife too. I mean. All right. So what I'm trying to do, let me see here if I can. Why? Let me see this. I have a picture of your grandfather, and I'm trying to show it.
Going on this side.
Can you see it?
I see it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you can see it. Wait.
Yeah.
It's back up, man.
Oh, there it is. Oh, welcome to the show, Jim. I don't freaking know which computer I'm looking at anymore. Oh, God, that is Jessica's grandpapa.
Yep. His name was Ben.
Big Ben. All right. Oh, that was not funny. I mean, it was funny, but whatever.
I'm just glad my father never did what he did.
I normally, if I'm gonna do, I normally charge for that. Charge for my views.
Oh
gosh. Shit. Oh my God. This sucks. If I had
we got on the topic of Speedos,
I know, and then I made a comment to you that wasn't very cool because you said something exactly like my daughter would have said.
It's all good.
Yeah, okay. I didn't mean, I was like, I couldn't help it, but yet I'm not trying to be like.
No, it's okay.
Okay, I'm not trying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be creepy.
No worries.
All right. My daughter. Just for the record. Just for the record. So, Bill, you had a second segment, I heard. You had a second topic that you were bringing up.
Second topic. Let me think what it was. Brother, I've been posting all day, man. I can't remember which ones you liked, which ones you told me take a hike because that one sucks, or...
If I liked anything, I was probably only being nice. So
that's what I'm saying. Okay, let's talk about...
Wait, I was going to be rude to you earlier.
No, we're going to talk about Jim's problem with pot brownies.
I don't have a problem with pot brownies. I don't even eat brownies, but I might have a problem with pot.
Jim, you got a problem with pot brownies?
This is an intervention, Jim. We finally got you on air in front of everybody. Me and
you got
Jess
a problem with
decided to pull it
brownies?
in. Yeah.
Pot brownies.
It's pot brownies.
I had ventured into. I'm trying to find what it was. Oh, I said that you look like you haven't slept in 2 months. Remember? Bill said we were talking because Jessica didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning, so she went on live last night on Facebook Live at about
midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to go to bed, so I chimed in with a little smiley face, and then I was bringing my headphones. This is so stupid. I brought my headphones to bed, plugged in the phone, and normally I listen to Pandora. Like if I go to bed late and I know, like I'm laying there listening to music, so I don't have to think about anything. But Jess was on, so I laid there and I'm listening to this. I'm listening to the show, and she's talking. She goes, "Yeah, so tired. I'm so tired. But no matter what, I always get up between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. I just do. I do. Usually. But I usually don't go to bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not usual. Right. Well, Bill says, oh, it was like 9 o'clock this morning. Bill's like, yep, I'm on my 6th cup of coffee already. And,
that's how I talk. Wow.
You come talk like this.
I need to do some etiquette school.
Yeah, you do.
Speak that there proper West Coast talk.
Yep.
Like, bro, totally, man, we can do this. Like, totally. There's your freaking West Coast.
That sounded a little British.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll say dude every other word and
like
surf's
me?
up. And
Dude.
So you know how Bill learned about California is through watching Spicoli on
that was on the other day. Fast Modern Rich Times High. Yeah, Fast Times Rich High.
Yes.
Is this a show that is not from my generation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a movie.
No. Movie that was made before
made in the 80s.
But
okay.
It's funnier than crap.
You were born in the 80s, weren't you?
I was born in '89.
Oh my goodness.
You don't even remember Bill Clinton being in office and Monica Lewinsky.
1989.
I do remember Bill Clinton being in office, but I do remember the whole Monica Lewinsky thing too. Even though I was really young.
So does she.
Yeah.
He was 19.
Nice.
You know that, okay, so we're not going to get into this, but do you understand what they were talking about this cigars and Bill Clinton?
Why Bill Clinton likes cigars and what he did with particular cigar
Oh,
in
where
relation
he
to Monica
inserted-
Lewinsky.
He would-
Yeah.
Cigar as a dildo. basically.
That's just
In
yeah,
her-
wrong.
Yeah, and then he would do things like she would be under his desk.
So much for the family-friendly show tonight.
Well, we're
Yeah.
education. And then he would actually be receiving a gift for a while he was on the phone with like leaders from the world or senators. And yeah, that's the kind of scumbag he is.
He is a total scumbag and douchebag. However, I'm not trying to defend his actions. Look who he's married to. I think I could freaking run as much as I could do. I mean, come on. But no, I am in no way endorsing him or defending his actions because he is a total nasty pedophile individual.
It was hilarious though, because Hillary comes off the other day and she goes to do a commencement speech. And she was talking about, the last person who got impeached, and first he fired the head prosecutor and then he got impeached. Nixon is blah, blah, blah. Well, turns out Nixon did not even get impeached. Okay. He resigned, but he did not get impeached. And she was actually fired as one of the investigators because she was caught cheating during the investigation of Nixon. But anyways, yeah. What do facts matter?
Speaking of things that make me think of California, another good movie, Point Break. That makes me think of California.
One or two?
Oh, the original, brother. I don't think I've ever actually watched the whole second, the remake thing. I did dig the Dead Presidents or whatever. Isn't that what they were called, Dead Presidents? Or ex-presidents, maybe that's what they were called.
Dead Presidents was a band from California.
Yeah, I think it was. Millions of Peaches.
Is anybody even commenting? No, but Judas is. Thank God. 89 was a good year. I was still in the Marines.
There you
Nice.
go. Thank you for your service, brother.
Booyah.
Yes. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. So thanking Judas 99 for his service versus Happy Memorial Day. And back to what Bill was saying is that Veterans Day.
Veterans Day is to recognize all veterans, alive, past, future, present, serving, active, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Memorial Day is for the ones who have either fallen in combat or was a veteran at one time, and has passed on.
Yeah.
Remember their sacrifice.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's the way I've always been taught. And it's not just to me also. I mean, take time out of the day too, and think of relatives that maybe didn't serve. Maybe a grandmother or a favorite aunt or something like that. It's good to remember them too. It's more of a remembrance day for me. Because I remember being young. We'd go out to the cemetery and we wouldn't just put an American flag on Uncle so and so's grave, because he served or whatnot. We put flowers on my grandmother's grave. We put flowers on Aunt Ethel's grave and so on and so forth, and you hear stories about them too. So yeah, it's a good day of remembrance to sit back and really, count your blessings. Thank men and women who died to give you the right to sit back and have that time with that today that you can sit in your lawn chair or whatever and relax.
Absolutely.
Because without our grandmas, none of us would be here.
Yes.
So there you go.
I'm looking for another veteran that I wanted to talk about, and I don't see.
I'll tell y'all something while Jim's looking for that. My dad fought in Nam, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't really talk about it much. He's getting more where he does now, and he's like, he just turned 69. You know, my daughter giggles at that. I was like, you know, how old your grandpa is? She's like, what? I said 69. She still about pees her pants every time I say that. But anyway, one big thing, man, about a vet. If you see him anywhere, whether it's Home Depot, whether it's Walmart, whether it's wherever, walk up, shake their hand, and just say thank you. You know, you guys, you don't know how much that really makes a veteran's day. You know, it can be those two simple, small words, man. That simple little gesture, thank you, and that's all you got to say.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to be elaborate. You know, Ask them, you know, where'd you serve, whatnot. You can, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, my dad is just now, you know, over the last few years, he'll wear his Marine hat and everything. And there was a lot of years like he wouldn't talk about it. He didn't want nothing to do with it, you know, because Nam was nasty. Nam was like unlike any other, you know, especially when they came home. The way they treated our vets when they came home. I mean, he was literally spit on in the airport and called a baby killer and everything else.
Wow.
You know, and that's, you know, just jacked up. But, you know, he's gotten over the last 10, 15 years where he wears his Marine hat. He goes to the VA all the time. You know, he'll go up and talk to other veterans in the stores, and they'll talk, where'd you serve, what year, you know, where were you at, you know, shoot a lot of the same cud, all that stuff. But it doesn't matter if you serve or not. Walk up to him. You know, you see that old man with the World War II hat on, which you probably won't see too many of them anymore, but the Korea War, you know, a Nam hat, you know, obviously don't walk up behind him and like slap him on the back or something, because then you might get knocked the F out.
Yeah.
But no, walk up, shake their hand, say thank you.
Or you're going to throw them back into PTSD. Boom. What?
Yeah. Well, my old man's got that big time. Yeah. And it's hard, you know, when you take him out in public and whatnot, because you can see he starts getting irritated around a bunch of people and whatnot. But yeah, so obviously don't sneak up on a freaking veteran, especially if it says Nam on their back, because they are known for their PTSD to snap. You know, you don't want that. But definitely walk up to them, make sure they see you coming, dude, and just be like, hey, thank you. You know, it makes, I watch my dad, and I know it makes his day when a total stranger will walk up, shake his hand, and just say thank you. Right. You know, or to say welcome home, something like that. I mean, because they were denied that simple little thing, thank you, welcome home, for how many years? 30, 40 years. I mean, it's just recently over the last 10, 15 years that people realized, hey, we totally have hosed over our non-vets. You know, they were treated like total dog crap, you know, when they came home.
So to date myself, now keep in mind, remember how young I look, right?
Dork.
I know. I was like 2 years, or something like that, away from the draft. Yeah, for Vietnam.
Was your butt starting to pucker the older you got?
Can you believe that?
You were thinking, oh crap.
But
they're gonna draft me.
Think about the differences in age between the three of us and the experiences. And I was thinking about this the other day. What would draw a millennial activist from Southern California, a guy who, when they don't have Frisbees, uses cow pies to go play Frisbee from Missouri, and a guy who, like me, who's got frickin' 6 grandkids and was 2 years away from being in Vietnam? What would draw them together to do a show and to have the same interest? And I thought, you know what?
3 words.
Love of God,
family, country.
And country.
Yeah. Right there, yeah.
Share those same values and those same importance.
Dude, if you live by those 3 simple values, you know, this country would be in a so much better place.
Jessica, you want to tell him say that word? Say that word again, Bill. The V word you were talking about. What we're supposed to have?
Values.
Oh, okay. He finally said it. Values. Watch that tape back and go. Wow. Never mind. I'm fucking with you.
What'd you think it said?
I don't know. Never mind now.
Volumes.
You finally said it right, so now I can't fuck with you.
You can't anyway, brother. You come out here and start talking, people will look at you and be like, hey, Yankee. Yankee.
Yeah, baby. You know what? I was telling a customer today too. Okay, so I sell food. This totally has nothing to do with anything except, I guess, speech. It doesn't even have to do with speech. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. So I sell food to restaurants. I get a laptop computer. I leave my house and I drive out, and I've got about 40 or 50 customers that I do over a course of a week. Maybe 5 during one day, 15 during another, whatever. I go in and I take the orders. I send it, and the next day a big truck shows up. When I told a customer today, he ordered basil. Every single time a customer orders basil, I hear the words from Shag Me. What's that guy? The movie. Shag Me, baby.
Oh,
Austin Powers.
Because his boss was named Basil.
Yeah.
Basil. So I always hear that. And then because I grew up as a kid being an altar boy, you know, we were Catholics growing up, and I'm not anymore, but every single time that a customer asks for lettuce, the next words that go through my head are now pray. Lettuce, now pray. I can't. Weird how we get ingrained with stuff. And so that had to do with anything except for Bill saying, hey, you sound like a Yankee or whatever. Bill got his words to work. Look at.
Right. I like it.
It's with one L, huh? So I'm going to talk.
I didn't want to bust your nuts too much about keep putting 2 L's in my Billy Goat.
Well, Bill wants to be called Bill Goat because, like I said,
I've been called that for I don't know how many years.
Cow pies make the best frisbees where Bill lives. So
Cow pies.
Bill Goat.
The only reason you would flip over a freaking cow pie is to look for the mushrooms under them. You realize that's where mushrooms come from, right? Is under cow pies. You know all them shrooms you took back in the 70s there, Jim? You know where they came from? They were not grown in a lab. They were organically grown on a farm underneath a cow patty. That's the only reason you flip them suckers over, is to flavor your pizza and have a good time that night.
That was a good one.
Didn't think I'd come up with that one there, did you, brother?
Bill?
Yes, sir.
You're joking, right?
No. You did not know that? Really? Seriously? Where do you think mushrooms come from? Yeah. The ones you think are psychedelic.
Forest. Out in the forest.
No, brother. No. Underneath cow patties.
What kind of forest do you think they came from? Like a magical forest or what?
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah, the little fairies are coming out of the cow patties. Is what they're doing. The little dust floating up for them. Those are flies, dude. Call them fairies. Right? Oh, my goodness. You never knew that, bro. Come on. Yeah. Look at you. You're thinking back and you're like, crap. Do you know how many of those I eat? Crap.
You know that. No, what I'm amazed at, I'm sitting here a little bit stunned, is that literally is now the third thing I've found that I did not know in my head.
Can't believe you didn't know that.
I don't think there's going to be anything else that I didn't know that I'm going to find out that I learned. That's it.
Now you know why you're tripping out.
No shit. Now I know why I'm on Paxil. Oh my God. On Paxil,
Indigata DeVita, Jim. Indigata DeVita, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. So Christian Slater did a movie. Speaking of older movies, Christian Slater did a movie called
the Cube.
No, it has to do with what inspired me to want to do a talk show.
You're talking about Triple H.
No.
Happy Harry. Yeah. Happy Harry.
Yeah. Talk hard. Talk hard.
Yeah, Talk Hard. There you go. Happy Harry Hard On. That was his name.
Yes.
Yeah, Triple H.
And everyone's thinking he's getting ready to like blow, and it was the best, one of the greatest performances of all time that wasn't great, but was great. It inspired me to want to do this. Pump up the volume. Thank you.
Yeah. There you
Yes,
go.
I swear to God, if you want to see what kind of spawned a lot of these little web shows and talk shows and stuff, I'm not kidding you. That movie right there, Pump Up the Volume, is a movie
Yeah.
you must see.
Okay.
I'm not joking. Oh,
Hmm.
and not to mention the music.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, the best music. Yeah.
Ever.
Concrete Blonde, all these bands. I'm just telling you. All right, so let's talk about one more veteran before we get off air, go away, or do whatever. I am going to bring up this veteran right here.
Mhm.
Whoops. Why did I do that?
He's not a veteran.
He's not a real veteran. He's a golfer.
He's a veteran golfer.
Oh crap! If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna pull up Hulk Hogan as a veteran.
What is a veteran wrestler?
Veteran wrestler, yeah. And it's not a wrestler. It's a wrestler, brother. You're right. There's a difference between wrestling and wrestling.
I know.
Wrestling's two guys, rolling around on the ground. Wrestling was Sunday morning sitting there in your underwear with your grandpa eating Cheerios, watching 400-pound men slam each other around on the concrete.
Do you know who George the Animal Steel is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He just passed away here a couple months ago.
Jess, do you know who George the Animal Steel is?
No.
Andre the Giant? Oh my God.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Okay. You've seen Princess Bride, right, Jess?
Yeah.
The movie Princess Bride. Okay, the real big guy on there, that's Andre the Giant. The big giant guy.
Oh, okay.
On Princess Bride. What was his name on there? Friedel or something like that. Yeah, that's Andre. He was the real life deal. That dude literally flipped over a car in a bar fight from these guys screwing with him so much. He finally got mad enough that when he stood up, they took off running, hopped in their car, and went to get away. He shoved the car over on its side.
Yeah. So if anybody doesn't believe in Jesus, whether the big grown-up Jesus, the carpenter one, or believe in the little baby Jesus, either one, they're watching a miracle every time they see our show. The fact that we can communicate and still converse and make some sense when Jess has no sense of history.
Because I have to take your generation and connect it with her generation. I am the buffer here because I know a little bit of both. You like how I did teach you Andre the Giant? I'm like, you've seen Princess Bride. And you're like, yeah, I love that movie. It's so sweet. And, yeah, the really big giant guy that picks up the rock, that's Andre the Giant. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the rock as in, like Dwayne Johnson.
Not as in Rocky Maivia, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rock. We're just butching with you. So,
all right, back to your Tiger Woods, y'all.
Can't swear anymore. So, veteran golfer memorialized today, Tiger Woods. So he had apparently he comes out with an excuse or a reason why he was drunk off his ass at 7:00 in the morning or whenever,
Because he's an alcoholic and his career's over.
Yeah.
That's why he was drunk at 7:00 in the morning.
I did not see the excuse. I don't need to see the excuse. Excuse is that
excuses are like buttholes, man. Everybody has one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You like how I can keep that clean for you?
Love it.
I wouldn't have even said that. All right, so I should have labeled the show the shit show tonight because
that's what we're doing.
I did not know that my computer system would break down, but like Bill said, yeah, you should see my surprised face. It's like
you want to see my shocked face. It's every week. Yeah. You want to see it? There it was. You want to see it again?
There's Bill's shocked face.
Yep. Yeah. If you blink, you'll miss it. There it was.
I've been doing different web shows for 7 years, just trying different kinds of things. I mean, but to be honest, everybody is on Facebook with their little live video, and they've got their camera pointed at them and it's hanging. And so there's either 1 or 2 people on there, right? And they're just doing that, whatever.
Mhm.
How many people actually bring somebody from different parts of the country together and are able to play videos and bring stuff up like that, all almost like a TV studio? That hardly anybody's doing that.
Yeah.
Nobody that I know of.
No, we're breaking ground here.
They do it live. A lot of them claim to be live, but come to find out they're pre-recorded.
Right.
Mhm.
Everybody thinks, oh, you guys do a podcast. How do I comment? No, we don't do a podcast. This is live. This is real shit.
Yeah.
All you got to do is comment on the YouTube channel there, and
You want to
we'll
see
answer
how,
them.
people want to see how flipping live this is? Watch. I'm going to fucking get live right now.
Oh boy.
Swearing. Sorry for swearing. CJK and JK and Raquel. CJK and Raquel. Goodbye. Just JK. That's live. And I didn't even move my hand.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and I'm
Right?
smiling about that one because that one proved a whole lot of nothing that we were alive. I'm not following you, brother. I'm sorry. You kind of lost me on the path there.
Oh,
I was right behind you, and then all of a sudden you took a left, and I must have kept going forward or right or something because
I already said, you can make fun of me. I don't care. I already said, I know my place. If I were in a room with a box of rocks, it'd be an argument as to who's smartest. I get it. You see
we're taking a definite butt chewing tonight, Jess. When we get off there,
do you see
it's coming.
See the name of the show? What it says?
Dig.
Dawg2daw.
There's no vowels in there, brother.
Huh?
There's no vowels in there.
Whatever. All right, Jess, what do you got for us before we go? I know that you had another topic. No? Okay, thanks for coming.
No, I don't have any other topics. I'm actually what's on my mind right now is barbecue. I'm so hungry right now.
Well, let's go then. Thank you everybody for coming. I am gonna try this.
Mm.
Hold on.
You're gonna moon everybody?
All right, I'm going to end it then. I'm going to end it with a good verse, dude, that's good for Memorial Day today.
Oh, wait a
Awesome.
minute.
You know, it's going to be John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends.
Love that.
That's awesome. That's
all about Memorial Day right there.
That is so
Yes.
much better than me BA and everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
That's why Bill is our conscience.
That's scary, dude. You probably shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one saying, "Do it, jump, do it."
Right. All right, guys.
Nobody will see. Just go ahead, take it, put it in your pocket. Yeah.
I always promise to have my act together next week, and next week I will.
For sure.
That's Memorial Day. You know, it's kind of a holiday thing, so
I know.
Yeah.
you know, I think that's where a lot of the viewers are tonight and whatnot. Everybody's just kicked back with family, having a good barbecue, and probably getting kind of cross-eyed, and especially because it's already 10 o'clock here. I guarantee people are probably halfway cross-eyed right now and regretting it because they have to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Well, so
yeah, probably.
So the only person that made a sacrifice tonight really to be on the show was Jess, because I literally have nothing going on in my life tonight. The steaks are still frozen. Bill's already had his barbecue, and Jess has people outside waiting on her. So thank you, Jess.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to end this broadcast. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
See you next